Welcome back to the latest episode of the Laura and Becky Show. We were radio presenters. We did a breakfast radio show together, but unfortunately, our bosses decided it was the right thing to do to sack us, get rid, kaput, see you later.
They dumped us. So like, girls, get out of here.
So then we were like, what are we going to do? So we flew off to Mallorca for a few days, had lots to drink and discussed future plans and thought, you know what, we're going to give a podcast a go.
And here we are. We're now sponsored by Prince Family Law Solicitors, Redbrick Estate Agents, and we're in collaboration with Eth.
Who?
There we go.
With who?
Well, East Midlands Airport, which we're very excited because we're going to go there next week, aren't we, hopefully?
Yes, we are. It feels
Cause
like
a bit of calamity.
Oh,
which is my new favourite word,
yes.
by the way.
Calamity?
Yeah.
Calamity. Well, how else have you been using it?
I don't know.
Give me another example.
I messaged you and I was like, calamity. About our TikTok yesterday.
Calamity.
What's a calamity? Oh, wait.
Oh, you
Is it
did.
a calamity?
The one where we're a little bit tiddly.
I look all over the place. I watched that and I was like, my hair's all over the place.
Do you know what? There is nothing worse than watching yourself drunk. It is probably the most cringe-worthy thing you'll ever see. I love watching other people drunk. Don't like watching myself drunk.
It's embarrassing.
I did something last night.
Go on. Oh, yes, I know what you're going to say.
Yeah, it's happened.
Yeah.
Well,
you're always going to go early, weren't you? If anyone's going to go early, it's you.
I wonder if I'm one of the first.
I mean, I think, to be fair, though, I had this way before you had it.
You did?
Like, I literally
years ago, you mean?
You. Yeah, I've had this for years, but I
should have had commission on that.
I wouldn't do it yet.
I've been umming and ahhing for a while
You've been
now.
what?
Umming and ahhing for a while. Umming and ahhing, okay, for a while. But last night I thought, yeah, it's got to happen. Tonight's the night. And it wasn't only me, it was Lily as well. Both of us.
Yeah.
Turned the lecky. Oh my God.
Oh, well, what a letdown. That's what she did. She
turned the lecky blanket on, okay? And I had it on two. Not even just one, I had it on two.
One doesn't really touch the sides, does it?
No, it's a bit of a waste of time, isn't it? Yeah, I thought, I'm not going to feel that.
Yeah.
So I went with two.
All night?
No. I can't afford that. I'm not made of money. Absolutely
That's almighty. All right, just a few hours?
I liked it when I first got in. I thought, oh, yeah. And I just sat in.
There is no name me a better feeling than getting into bed with your electric blanket on.
Well, clean sheets, that is a good feeling.
Yeah.
But clean sheets, electric blanket on.
Oh, my
God. And I had celebs go dating. And I thought, yeah, this is the life.
Yeah.
And I thought, this is going to be me now for the next probably 6 months. Basically, autumn and winter, I'll be getting into bed probably at around 6:37. So after dinner, after I've tidied everything up, electric blanket on, something good on TV.
Nice.
It was lovely, yeah. And then Lily went, Mum, can I have mine? I was like, absolutely. But just for half an hour.
No, you bloody can't.
Not all night. Not all night. I'll be coming in and I'll be turning it off.
It takes a good hour or so to heat up, though.
See, mine doesn't. Mine takes
about,
I would say, 6.5 minutes to be precise.
Oh, okay. 6.5.
Yes. But it was lovely. So if you are thinking about it, and I know you were thinking about it last night.
Yeah, I'm not going till the 1st of October. I can't do
really?
it. Do you know what I'm thinking of getting this year? And that's a heated airer. You know, you put your clothes, you can get them that you plug in. And I was like, that's it. That's surely another game changer.
Do you know what it is? But mate, it's the expense.
No, that they're cheap.
Are they?
Yeah.
Isn't it using like loads of electric though?
No, your electric blanket, mate, that'll cost you 6p a night. Crank it up. Put it on the floor.
Should I have it on all night?
Yeah, that's the point of having an electric blanket.
Well, the thing is, I do get too hot in the night. I then wake up a little bit sweaty.
Yeah.
And I don't like being sweaty in bed. So it just warms me up nicely and then I'm fine.
Yeah. No, because I can't. Well, there's 4 of us in our house. So you imagine the amount of clothes I have to wash and dry. F that, putting that on radiators. But the tumble dryer, now that does suck up a lot of electricity.
It does. Also, I find it creases things quite a lot, doesn't it? It comes out quite creased from a tumble dryer, no? No, do yours not?
I've got anti-crease, babe.
Oh.
Comes out freshly
Game
ironed.
changer. I haven't got that luxury.
What have we turned into here?
I don't know.
We're
Should
not
we change the
dispatches.
subject?
What is it? What's that programme?
Well, we just
save, spend and...
Well, yeah, we just sound really old and boring. Let's change the subject.
No, I won't have that. Electric blankets are not boring.
No, not electric blankets. Talking about creases and tumble drying.
Yeah.
That is a bit too much.
I don't iron any of my clothes. I don't care.
I don't iron very often. I only iron
now
out of desperation.
Old.
Yeah.
Should we just shut up?
Yes, let's move on. Something else happened last night though. So I was having a really nice evening with the electric blanket on, Celebs Go Dating, which I'm obsessed with at the moment.
Yeah.
And it was all lovely, and like Lily had actually fallen asleep at a decent time. I thought, yep, life's good.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
No?
No, I had a nighttime intruder.
Oh,
So, you know, you talked about
this. It's going to be
this.
some bloody spider.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, you talked about yours in your downstairs loo the other week. And he was a biggie.
Yeah.
And he had weird things coming off the top of his
tentacles.
head. Like antennas.
Antennas, that's
Yeah.
it. Not tentacles.
This one, so I walked downstairs to get a glass of water, and there he was.
Oh,
Staring
bloody hell,
at me.
Becky, he's just downstairs chilling.
Mate, no.
But you were upstairs.
I was upstairs, but I went downstairs to get a glass of water, couldn't go over.
Don't
So
tell me
I
you
had to
killed
go.
this one.
Of course.
Becky, this is enough now. You've got to stop this.
Mate, I have got nobody in
you
my
are a
house
spider killer.
who can... I am.
I am.
And I don't...
That's a living, breathing thing.
Mate, he has come into my house. He is essentially
What's he
a
doing?
burglar.
What's he gonna take?
He wouldn't let me go over the threshold to my kitchen to get a water. He was there. And I did give him a bit of time, right? I stood there and I thought, all right, mate, if you now crawl off somewhere, I'll let you be. If you crawl into a little hole somewhere, I'm going to give you that and I will not disturb you. He didn't move.
Oh,
and I
Hoover
thought,
came out.
I'm parched here. No, mate, I didn't.
Oh, stop it. What did you do? You didn't whack it with a book. No, I don't want to know. Actually, this is really bad. You've got to stop this.
I can't tell you. I'm not going to divulge
I know
how it
what you
happened.
did.
I can't say.
No. What's going to happen here, right, is that eventually karma is going to bite you in the arse with this.
Right.
And they're just going to keep coming.
Well, I just think if you put them outside, they keep coming because they always come back. And this is the time of year, it's a bit chilly. They do come indoors, don't they? But if you get rid,
yeah,
that means they
just
won't
let
come
them
back
out.
in.
Did I ever tell you about the spider on my head in Tesco?
In Tesco?
Mate, I was doing my food shop. Oh, it makes me go funny thinking about it.
What?
I was walking around Tesco doing my food shop, right? And I was like, I've got an itch. You know, yesterday I was like, I've got something on my head. I'm swearing.
Oh, by the way, guys, this was so funny. We were mid-meeting, right? But we were like walking around, so having a bit of a tour. And Laura was just saying, like she was having a fit, like shaking her head, like going, mate, check my hair. That's like my hair. So we were like a couple of monkeys. I was searching through Laura's hair yesterday in this meeting for, well, God knows what, but there was nothing there.
I feel something moving. Anyway, in Tesco, I feel something moving. I went to itch my head. As I itched my head, I kid you not, a spider fell off the top of my head and it was about that. It was about the size of an apple.
Where did it come from?
My head.
No, but why? Where did it come from?
I don't bloody know.
But what, was it from Tesco?
I don't know.
In your car, maybe.
Maybe
from the roof of your
But
car.
I must have been walking around doing my Tesco food shop with a spider on my head.
That's horrendous.
That's horrendous.
This is why you got.
It's going to happen to you.
This is why I've had it happen to me before.
God.
I was camping and one launched itself, I kid you not, onto my face. It nearly put me off camping for life. Okay,
that's not good.
So
the other day, my husband and I were driving, and it was at night. And as we were driving, James went, "Oh look, mate, this little snail like up the car and attached itself to the windscreen." So as we were driving, it was like clinging on for dear life. I was like, "Oh, it's going to fly off." So like James like pulled over, picked it off. But you know, as you pull it, its suction is so you don't want to pull its home off its back, do you? So
No.
he had to get a piece of paper, put it underneath it, and then he put it in a tray.
I do like snails. I don't mind a snail.
I did think, what must that snail be thinking? What must that snail be? Because as soon as we started moving, I bet it was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God, yeah.
And it's like, Mum.
I've picked
and
the wrong
mum's
car to
probably
get on
like,
here.
Darling, jump off while you can. And now it will never find its mum again.
Oh, don't say
It will
that.
just be stuck up this tree, won't it? Thinking, where the hell am I? I hate that. Do you ever feel
Don't.
sorry for baked beans as well? I feel if I've got a tin of baked beans, right?
Hang on. I'm
no
sorry.
way. This is
What?
that same kind of feeling.
You know, a baked bean is not a living creature, right?
I know, but even bikes on top of cars on roof racks, I feel sorry for. I just
Stop
think they're on
it.
there going, oh shit. Yeah, I do. I don't like it when people put bikes on top of their cars.
Mate, no wonder your anxiety is through the roof if you're worrying about baked beans and
No.
bikes on top of cars,
Right.
okay? This is insane.
This might be OCD of me, right? But if I've
might
got-
be.
If I've got
You
a
don't
baked
say.
bean can, right, and I empty out the baked beans, if there's one baked bean left in the tin, I cannot throw that baked bean have to get it out because I think it's going to be like, no, don't leave me in here. Like, if all the other baked beans are in the saucepan, I can't leave one baked bean in there. Even if it's peas or sweet corn, any, I cannot do it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I just feel sorry for them.
You need help.
I know, I do. I left the front door wide open apparently this morning.
Oh no! What, when you left the house?
That's great. Yeah, Grace is upstairs asleep.
Oh no! Burglars!
Do you know
Come
what?
on in.
Do you know what woke her up though? And this is typical
What?
Grace. She went, I could hear tweeting. I was like, what? She went, I could just hear like this squeaking. And I was like, right. She went, walk downstairs, front door wide open, Robin on the doorstep.
I thought you meant someone was robbing.
No.
Yes, what? Robbing happening. Robbing was going on.
A little robin bird like tweeting.
I love
think it
robins.
must have flown down and called out to her and gone, your mum's left the front door open.
Alert!
Your stupid mum.
SOS.
Your perimenopausal mum that doesn't know what the hell's going on. Shut the front door wide open.
Oh, well, robins are meant to be quite
They're
like...
supposed to signify death, aren't they? Or
well,
something?
people who've died who are coming back to help you. But that would make sense, wouldn't it? It's somebody
Yeah.
who's come back and gone, I'll sort this
I'll
situation
sort
out.
this.
Yeah, I will. I'll
Stupid
step
cows
in.
left the door open. Anyway.
We've got a meeting in 3 minutes. But
stop
shall I just
it.
message the person and say, can we put it back by
have
5
to.
minutes? Bear with, because right, I can't multitask. So
just
can we delay by 5?
5? I think 7.
Okay, 7. Yeah, no, you're probably right. 5 won't be enough.
We've got 7 minutes
Lynn's-
left then.
Please,
He
yeah.
won't mind.
He'll know anyway. Okay.
Right.
I want to ask you something.
Go on. Oh, God.
What are you doing next weekend?
Which weekend? Now, hang on. Which weekend do you mean? Do you mean this weekend coming or the weekend after?
Which one?
So when-
next weekend.
So anyone says next weekend to me, I just presume that's the next weekend coming. So that's this weekend. You mean the
Right.
weekend after?
Interesting.
Why? What have I said? What have I done?
Okay. So I was, a lot went on last night. I was in bed last night after getting rid of my spider and having my electric blanket on, right?
Yeah.
Got a message from your husband.
My husband.
Your husband.
Go on.
And it
This
went,
makes me nervous.
it went, Becky,
What?
I need a favour. I went, evening, James. What can I help you with? Is everything okay? Anyway, you two were having a bit of a debate last night.
Oh my God, what an absolute
Yeah.
arse.
And he basically wanted me to talk about it on the pod today, obviously without you knowing. So I'll just read you the convo.
There we go.
He put, on your podcast tomorrow, please, in capital letters, can you ask Laura about what she thinks by saying this weekend and next weekend and which weekends they refer to? Mate, I didn't even ask any questions. I just went, absolutely, consider it done. I didn't even know what was going on at this point, right? He's put, because I can't handle it. And I put, don't tell her you've told me. Let's have it as a surprise. He put, I won't. Don't worry. If I'm wrong, I will literally gracefully bow out and relent. And then you started messaging me, right?
Going, what are you doing?
Yeah. But you put, what are you doing on, and you put the date of
Yes.
the weekend, right? So I put to James, I went, she's messaging me now.
You two are going behind my back.
And I put, about a weekend. I'm assuming this is what your conversation was about. He put, coming over for dinner. It stems from this. Yes. Out of interest, what did she say? Did she put next weekend? And I put, she didn't. She just gave me the date. And then he's put next weekend ? And I've put a different one. And I put, I feel like this is a test to see what I say about the weekend debacle.
I'm confused.
And he's put, you can read me like a book. So I'm assuming what happened was you two were having a discussion about what next weekend and this weekend means,
Yeah,
right?
so we were in bed watching dogs behaving badly.
So were you both texting me from bed at the same time?
I didn't know he was texting you.
But were
I
you
thought it was
both there
just on his phone.
texting?
Yeah. We're both in bed watching dogs behaving badly, which we're obsessed with. And yeah, I said something like, oh, should we have Becky and the boyf over and also a couple of other friends? So I was looking at the dates and I went, what about the 30th? And he went, next weekend. And I was like, no, the 30th is the weekend after next. And he was like, what? And I was like, it's the weekend after next. So I would say the 30th of September is the weekend after next. Am I correct?
Yes. Now, I have to say I'm in complete agreement with you on this. So when we were messaging back and forth, Laura's looking very smug, but she's literally bouncing up and down with a big grin on her face in her seat, guys. I know you can't see, but trust me, she's happy.
The point is, I don't care if this is what I think. This is what goes on in my brain. I don't care if he disagrees with me.
So,
I don't care.
So he was saying that he refers to the weekend that's coming next as this weekend, and the weekend after that is next weekend.
No.
But I'm with you. I think next weekend means the next weekend that's coming.
You've got, which is this weekend. It's like, no, that's this weekend. I was like, yeah, this weekend is the next weekend.
Yeah. It's basically the same thing. So you would say the weekend after next.
Right.
But yeah.
Which proves my point, because if you're saying the weekend after next, that means next weekend is this weekend.
That I would say exactly that, yes.
There
so
we
he's
go.
going to be very disappointed. However, I will message him later and I'll tell him how we've summarised this and our thoughts.
Well, listen.
And then...
what are you doing the weekend after next?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
Busy, maybe.
I think I'm right, and I think, well, I don't know, but whatever.
Well, listen, you might get a little apology from him this evening, or he might
Maybe.
relent. Did he say? Is that the language he used?
Maybe.
Relent.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah,
We'll
so
see.
there you go.
Okay, great. Right, we've got 3 minutes left.
Christ. What's going on? Not a lot, actually, so we can get over this bit really quick.
Right, what's going on? Not a lot, apart from The Little Mermaid's on Disney Plus now.
Yes.
I watched it the weekend. I cried. Did you cry at it?
Yeah, Matt, I told you this at the time and you took the piss out of me.
Look at this stuff. Isn't it? Oh, yeah, because we sang it.
Hang on. You literally went, you cried at the Little Mermaid. And there she is.
Oh, my
crying.
God, when she sings that song and at the end she goes up on the rock.
I know. And it's the bit where she's saying goodbye to all her sisters and
Stop
brothers
it.
and her dad. And
Yeah, it's great.
It's very good.
Very good.
Yeah.
Russell Brand, YouTube have pulled his advertising now on his YouTube
Yes, I've
channel.
seen it. I mean, he is getting dropped left, right and centre.
Yeah,
And I think this is
so-
going to rumble on for a bit as well, folks.
A long, long time. Anything else going on?
Nah, great. Okay, so a bit of a quick mate today as well. So the boyfriend was getting an early flight this morning.
Okay.
Right. And him being ex-army.
Do we know this? Oh,
What?
have we said that before?
Said what?
He's ex-army?
SAS. We've said that.
Oh, we have.
He's Mr. SAS, yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah. Sorry. I get worried that I
Oh, well, yeah,
say
allowed to say
things.
that. Becky, stop talking. Yes, we can say that. So,
Okay.
I mean, anyone who knows someone who's been in the army or is married to someone or whatever, you will know that they can be quite OCD and quite strict on timings.
Yeah.
They're always on time. They don't like being late. They like logistics. They like knowing where they're going. They like planning a journey. He is no exception to this,
Yeah.
right? So at airports, and I have been at an airport with him, and actually I nearly missed a flight, which really stressed him out.
Yeah,
okay?
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Well, I've been at airports with you and it's stressful.
Oh, I am literally horizontal.
Yeah.
levels. But I've never missed a flight yet, guys.
Yeah,
I
good
will
for you.
just say that. I'm one of those people who were like, I would rather be in the lounge drinking like Prosecco
Yeah,
until
not
the
sat on the
last
plane waiting.
No.
I'm like that.
It's not for me. So he had an early flight this morning and he was going to, hang on, I mean, oh no, can I say where he's going?
No, let's make it up. Let's say he's gone to,
Ibiza.
okay. I was going to say Japan.
Oh no, actually, I'm just thinking though, with this story, it kind
Oh,
of,
no.
yeah, well, hang on, we'll see how it goes. So probably better not say where he's going, but it's a place that sounds very similar to somewhere else, weirdly.
Yes.
So he got to the airport with another person this morning. I think the flight was at 6:50. Anyway, I woke up and I'd set my alarm for 7 o'clock. So actually after he was meant to be in the air. But I did say, listen, text me before you fly, but I probably won't be up before, but just send me a text. So woke up and the first message I got was, missed the flight.
Oh, no. Oh, you can be so smug.
I was
This-
literally
you
like,
will hold this
I've never missed a
forevermore.
flight.
Yeah.
I've not been in the army. I'm horizontal at airports. I've never missed a flight. And I was like, oh no, how can we? But don't ask. So I thought, all right, I won't.
Oh,
So
God.
I didn't ask any more questions. And then he said, how am I going to say
The thing
this?
is, when people say don't ask, you're like, no, now I have to ask.
Well, normally I do, but I thought he is going to be stressed. I thought, I'll wait for him to tell me. I won't be like, but I thought, I'll just wait for him to calm down and he'll come to me.
Yeah, you're good like that. I wouldn't.
He'd be like, but hang on a minute. What are you going to
tell
do?
me now.
So this is what happened, right? So I'm going to have to make up some notes that there's two places that sound ridiculously similar, start with the same letter. So let's call it
Oh, here we go.
Panama and Pamperma, just for the sake of
Okay.
this, okay? So both of those flights left at 6:50 this morning. So Panama and Pamperma
Right.
both leaving at the same time. And get this, one was at gate 29,
And one was at gate 30.
92. So literally,
Oh,
yeah.
right.
So the same numbers, but the wrong way around.
He went to the wrong one. He got on the wrong
Yes.
plane.
Yeah, he went to the wrong one. But 29 and 92, obviously big gap between those two gates, even though they're the same numbers, massive gap. I mean, actually, I think that's really confusing. I feel like somebody at the airport was having a laugh with that. That is confusing. So you see Panama and Pamperma, 6:50, and the same, you know, when you're in a rush and you see the same numbers, 29 and 92, confusing.
Oh.
It's no wonder they missed the flight.
Oh.
So then they had to go to, so I think it was from a London airport. They then had to go to London Heathrow. They've just gotten another flight now. And they're going for 24 hours, guys.
Oh, no.
What a palaver.
That would stress me out.
Well, you know, I'm very chilled at airports, but that would stress me out as well. Yeah.
Oh,
so,
well, you can hold that against him forever. Whenever you're at an airport now, forevermore, if he's like, come on, Becky, you can be like, I'm not the one that's missed the flight, babe.
Let's just remember
let's
who got confused with Panama and Pamperma.
I'd quite like to go to Pamperma.
I think it sounds a great place.
Sounds like a spa for new mums.
Doesn't it? Let's all go to Pamperma. I love it.